Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know that it's been a minute. I think it's actually been a year maybe, which a lot has happened in that year. So for this video, I am going to get ready for a date night with Kenny and kind of update you on what's been going on in my life and plans for our channel and yeah, just that sort of thing. So let's get started. I just realized that in that first clip my glasses were probably disgusting because I always like do a lens wipe after I finish doing my makeup, so sorry if it was like gross and sorry for the background. You know, it's real life, so it's really not that messy, but ignore it all. So I'm gonna start out with some moisturizer and get my face nice and hydrated. I've definitely switched up my skincare. I used to get Botox. I know some people know that, some people don't. I'm used to. I got it done like 3 times, but I can't afford Botox, but also it just kind of scares me now. So I'm kind of chilling on the Botox for a minute, but I've been trying to do better about my skincare and whatever. I don't think I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do it and talk while I do it. And I'm gonna try not to say every 5 seconds, okay? I'm gonna try my best. So, the last year, I haven't gone back and looked at my last video, but I kind of think it was about maybe starting Adipex. I think that's maybe what we were doing, and Weight Watchers, which we did do. We started those, and I think we were on those for maybe 4 months or so, like whatever the max you're allowed to do. And we did Weight Watchers during that time, and we both had some success with it. And then after we got off Weight Watchers and the Adipex, we started, sorry, getting my beauty blender wet with my spray bottle because I'm lazy. After we stopped the Weight Watchers and Adipex, we did some calorie counting, and that worked for a while too, and had some success with it. But I don't know about you guys, but like if I start something like that, it's, I don't know, it was kind of like, I don't know, I would say it kind of turned into like an obsession, which kind of makes sense because in other things that have happened the past year, I was diagnosed with OCD, which honestly makes so much sense. And it was it was scary getting that diagnosis just because of like, I needed help, honestly. And like, it's kind of weird to talk about it on camera because I don't know who's gonna watch this, and I'm sure some of my family's gonna watch this, or friends or whoever, but it was definitely rough. You know, mental health struggles are very hard. I did end up being put on some medication for that, and it's helped so much. I've been dealing with OCD since I think I was in 4th grade, and I didn't really know that that's what I was dealing with. Obviously, I was just like a kid, and I don't know, it was I'm glad that I finally got a diagnosis. I got medication, and it really helps with, I mean, with everything, honestly. But yeah, that was a very interesting time, definitely this year. And honestly, I heard, I think her name's Megan Ann. I think she does like commentary kind of stuff here on YouTube. And I heard her talking about, which this was just like crazy to me because I didn't even really like connect the two, but she was talking about how her taking Adipex led to her OCD diagnosis, which obviously our stories are different, but I do think it's interesting that there may be a connection there. I just found that interesting that someone else who was also on Adipex, which I didn't even put those things together. So I wasn't like thinking it was the Adipex that like kind of brought me to my head of my issues. But You know, a lot happened this year. I know that I definitely had posted a lot about Valen, and he had a year. He's doing great now. Let me just preface that. He's doing amazing. But it took a lot of advocating for him to really get the help that he needed and deserved, and that took a lot out of me. And I mean, for people who have kids or don't have kids, life is hard anyway, and then having to pretty much be your child's medical supervisor is really challenging. And I don't think I was totally prepared to step into that role as like not only a mother but as a caregiver, and it was a lot on me, and it was a lot on my marriage. And you know, me and Kenny went through some things, and we definitely came out the other side, thank God. No, it's hard when you're a parent, and when you not only have to be a parent but you have to be an advocate. So we ended up taking him to Cincinnati Children's Hospital at the recommendation of one of his therapists here in Indy, because I had exhausted all my efforts here and everyone was blowing us off. They really were making me feel like I was looking for a problem with him, and that's couldn't be further from the truth. I knew in my gut when I was pregnant with him that there was something. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than that, but I knew. And so then, you know, when he was in the NICU, I was trying to get them to run tests for us, and it was a lot. Thank God we found Cincinnati Children's, because they, I mean, honestly, like, our first appointment there was phenomenal. They are such a great hospital. I can't say enough good things about them. Like, we were able to get him in with a couple of specialists, and that resulted in him having to have a major surgery on his mouth, which I knew. I'm the one that, you know, was telling the doctors, like, I think he has a submucous cleft palate, and the doctors here in Indy were like, yup, looks like it. Like, it does look like he has a submucous cleft palate, but we won't do surgery on it until maybe he's 4 if it's causing him issues. And I was like, but he's not eating, so like, doesn't that mean he has an issue? Also, why would we let this child learn how to eat eventually and drink when then maybe in 4 years give him a big major surgery and make him relearn all those things? Like, it just didn't make sense to me. So when we went to Cincinnati, and I, you know, was like, I think he has a submucous cleft palate, they checked and they were like, yep, he does. And the doctor was pretty much like, yeah, like, we want to correct this between 9 and 12 months, because if not, it can lead to speech problems. And like, once you know, have speech problems, it's really hard to unlearn. And I was like, okay, like, that's how I felt too. So it was really validating. Also, at that first appointment, we met with genetics, their genetics team, and because he had a submucous cleft palate, they said any kids that have cleft palates, like, automatically will get genetic testing, which we wanted genetic testing, and we tried to get it here in Indy, and they told us, like, we're not gonna do anything regarding genetics until he's a year old, which to me really also, like, another thing that just didn't make sense. And so like, his genetics aren't going to change, and also, like, we want to make sure that we're doing the things that he needs to be set up for success, you know what I mean? So I ended up having genetic testing done there, and that took like months to get back. And so when they finally did come back, he has a very rare chromosome disorder, 14q11.2 duplication. So it's so rare, it doesn't even have a name. Like, it just has numbers and letters. So, and because it is so rare and there's not very many documented cases of it, they aren't totally sure how it will affect him. They, you know, believe it is affecting him though because of his cleft, and the other people that have it also have cleft issues. But the list is so like vague because it's so rare that we just don't know. And he also had, I know I'm saying a million times, I'm gonna try to cut as many of them out as I can, and I'm trying my best, so give me some grace, okay? Oh, see, dang. So because it is so rare, whatever, they actually want to like follow him basically and kind of see how he progresses, because he has metopic craniosynostosis, which is basically, I could be saying that wrong, I'm doing my best. There's a lot of medical terms, okay? I'm not a doctor, even though I always call myself Dr. Ashley, but anyway. So he has metopic craniosynostosis, and that is where this bone here in his skull fused too early. So that actually was not a part of the literature for this 14q11 duplication. And so they want to add his pictures and follow him and kind of see how he's affected by this. So he'll be added to the literature and they're going to follow him, yada yada. You know, I really thought I was going to be a lot more upset, which I obviously was upset because I don't want his life to be hard. Like, I don't want him to have to struggle, and like, this kid's already been through so much in his little life, and so I don't want him to struggle. But it was so validating for me as a mother and as someone who had been fighting for him for so long, and feeling like people were trying to say like, oh, he's fine, like yada yada, like just making me feel like I was looking for something to be wrong, which is like, what in what world would I want something to be wrong with him? And like, not to mention, like, he's on a G-tube, so like there's something here, you know, he won't eat. So anyway, it was so validating. I wasn't even surprised because like I knew that there was something. And so it was extremely validating, and it was also scary because, you know, because it's so rare and we don't exactly know what his future can hold as far as like how life will be for him. That's super nerve-wracking, and so it's just something we're gonna have to keep watching and, you know, advocating for him and getting him all the help he needs. And he's still in therapy. He actually just graduated from physical therapy this week because she was like, I don't know how else I can help him. Like, he's doing amazing. He's right on track. So yeah, he's doing really good. Sorry about that really long-winded story. Let's see, what time are we at? This is gonna be a long video, guys, so hopefully you got a snack or something. Valen also ended up having tubes placed in his ears. So much, but he's doing so well. I'm so proud of him. And yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing forward, keep doing what we can for him. I'm so proud of him. Like, through all of his stuff that he's been through in his very short little life, like, he's a trooper, he's a fighter. So proud of him. Denver turned 3 this year, and what do I want to do next? How's my face looking? He is running all over the place. He has lots of big emotions. That has been definitely something me and Kenny have been working on, is, you know, trying to regulate ourselves, which is hard when, you know, most of us were not taught how to do it. But he's doing really well. He's running all around. He's talking up a storm all the time, and he should be going to preschool this year. Hopefully, I think, when does school start? Like the fall, maybe? I don't know. So hopefully he'll be starting preschool this year, but he's doing amazing. He did have a little hospital stint in October. He had pneumonia, and it was pretty scary. He was in the hospital for a few days. They think he might have asthma, but if you know anything about asthma, like, they won't diagnose a kid with asthma until they are 5 or older, which to me seems kind of crazy, because like, whatever. But he has a breathing treatments now that we do if we notice that he's like having issues or whatever. And once he gets like a little cough or anything, we have to treat him just to keep him on track and keep him healthy. So other than that though, he had a great year. He's a handful, but we love him so much. He's a great kid. Him and Valen are brothers, if you know what I mean. They love each other one minute, and then the next minute Valen's biting Denver and Denver's knocking him down. You know, that's just what boys do. So yeah, they're doing great. Kids are doing great. Me and Kenny had a rough year last year. Not the whole year, just before my diagnosis, which I think that probably didn't help the situation of OCD. We were definitely going through it, but we were able to, you know, kind of have a reset. And sometimes I think like when you've been with someone for so long that you get in those like bad habits of like, I don't know how to explain it, like not prioritizing each other. And you know, with 2 kids and a medically complex child being one of those kids, it was a lot on us. And it was just, it honestly was kind of needed. It was like one of those things where it was a really rough time and I was honestly scared for our relationship, but I'm glad that we went through it and we were able to come out the other side together. And we've been in a great spot since then, which is always amazing. We really opened up with our vulnerability, which I think is, you know, one of those other things that like no one really teaches you, like how to be vulnerable. Like we both just like never wanted to hurt the other person, so I think we like kept some things in, and like there was just a lot. So I'm really glad that we were able to get to the other side of that and really be able to like focus on our kids and us and everything. It was needed. It was just one of those things, you know? So I'm really happy with where me and Kenny have been. And that can kind of lead us into what's next for this channel. You know, I think it's kind of a weird time to be starting this with the state of the world at the moment. I know things are very crazy and scary, and if you're in the US, then you already know things are a little bit wild and crazy right now, and this video is not about that, but I think it's a good time for us because me and Kenny are always saying, like, jokingly, obviously, please don't think like we're these like cocky little, you know, whatever, but we're always saying like we need a TV show just because like we're silly and goofy and we like to have fun together, and you know, it's always a party when we're together. So I don't know how this looks right now. Hopefully if you're seeing this, that means that it went well. But we bought an iPad, and specifically so that we can start this channel together. So my channel is now going to be our channel, and I don't want it to be like a family channel. You know, I know there's a lot about bad stuff about family channels online, and I definitely, you know, don't love some of them and how, you know, kids are used for content and stuff. So that's not what this is gonna be. I'm not saying that my kids are never gonna be in videos. It's just not gonna be focused on the kids. It's mostly gonna be about me and Kenny, just like living our life. So I'm kind of assuming we're gonna have some vlogs kind of stuff. I think we'll do, maybe like, I don't know. We were kind of talking about doing like some challenge videos, like, which is so old school YouTube, but like, honestly, like, I think that this is gonna be a really good hobby for me and Kenny to do together. You know, we're always like looking for things that like we can do together, and we have similar interests, but we also have a lot of different interests. And so like I think that this is something that could really bring us together, and like we're not doing it to like be famous or anything like that. We're just doing it for a hobby, something fun to do together and laugh. And you know, I like making videos. Like it makes me happy, and I like editing them. I like And that's the other thing. If this is edited horribly, I'm really sorry, because I don't think I can get CapCut on here, which is what I used to use. So, you know, bear with me. We're gonna work the kinks out. We'll get it together, I promise. But I think it will be a really good like thing that we can do together, and I'm really excited for that. Like I really enjoyed my channel before when it was like vlogs, and I still think that we will do vlogs, but I really like the idea of doing it with Kenny and doing fun stuff with him and like making memories that we can like look back on and stuff. So I think that's what we're gonna be doing here. So if there's anything you guys want to see, you guys, like I have so many followers, but you know what, like anyone who's watching this, if there's something you want to see me and Kenny do, like a challenge video, or I don't know, something that we do that you'd like to, you know, us to vlog, let me know down in the comments and we will do our best. We made a couple of TikToks back in the day of like trying gross foods, and there might have even been some in here where he would always make me try gross shit because he's gross. I'm just kidding, love you, babe. But you know, we'd be open to doing that kind of stuff, or just like anything. We're totally open. So I'm probably gonna be renaming the channel as well, just so it's not so focused on just me. We have a couple of ideas for names, but nothing set in stone yet. So I think that's what we're gonna be doing here, and I'm super excited for it. Like, we got the iPad, and that was like a really big step, because I don't know if you guys remember, I would always talk about like, we need another phone, and part of that is because I don't have like the storage space to do it all, like to have all the videos on my phone, and it just got too messy. And also, like, sometimes I want to film, this is so stupid, but sometimes I want to film, like, let's say like I'm just doing like a talk, a voiceover or something, and like I want to watch something on my phone. I couldn't do both those things at the same time, so then I felt like it was just a mess. So this really kind of like opens it up so that like me and Kenny can both like use this device and film and edit it from it and like all that good stuff. So I'm super excited. It was a really big step. I definitely charged it to my credit card, but you know what? I don't care. I'm excited about it, and I think it's gonna be a really fun thing for us. So if you're not into the idea of like challenges or more me and Kenny vloggies and whatever, that's okay. I get it, you know? It's not gonna be for everybody, but that's what I'm thinking. That's what we've been talking about it for so long, and just how like it would be so fun for us. So I'm really excited, and hopefully you guys are too. And Makai, if you're watching this, first of all, I'm sorry you've had to sit through so much boring talking, which you probably aren't here anymore. You probably were like, I'm not watching this long stupid video of her doing her makeup and talking. It's fine. But my nephew Makai, if you are watching this, you're welcome. He's only been asking me for just a year when my next YouTube video is going to be coming out. He's my #1 supporter. He's always still rewatching old vlogs that I would make. So he's a sweetie pie. I hope that he will be happy to at least know that our channel, my channel, me and Kenny's channel, will be coming back. So, okay, well, I'm gonna finish doing my makeup, and then maybe I'll come back. I didn't even tell you guys what we're doing tonight. I think we're going to see a movie. I think we're gonna go see a movie and have some dinner, and Kenny's parents are gonna come watch the boys. Oh, something I forgot to share is Kenny got a promotion at work. I guess I don't know if it's actually technically a promotion, but he applied for a new position within his company that he's been wanting for so long. And we just heard back this week that he got it. So I'm super, super proud of him. Like, I'm so excited for him. I knew he was gonna get it. I just like had this gut feeling, and I'm so proud of him. And he will be starting that. He has to do like a training class for it in March. So you might not see him during that time because he will be busy studying, but I will do my best to keep you guys updated with how his class is going and stuff. So tonight I think we're kind of doing like a little celebration for that, for getting his new job that he's been wanting, and he actually called it his dream job, which like makes me just so happy. Like, he's always wanted something that like felt like his. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, this is something he really wanted. He worked really hard to get it to. So there was like over 500 applicants and they only accepted 10 and he was one of them. So I'm so proud of him. So I think we're doing a little celebration tonight. We're gonna go have some dinner, see a movie. I can't remember what movie we're seeing, what it's called. The one with Keke Palmer, I think. So I will come back when I am picking out my outfit after I've done my makeup and stuff, and I'll get dressed with you guys, kind of show you. I've done a couple of these videos on my Instagram, like help me choose an outfit videos, and people probably don't like it, and that's okay, because like I said, this isn't really for other people, it's really for me. So I really enjoy talking to the camera when I'm getting ready. I don't know, there's just something about it that I really love. So I'm going to finish my makeup, fix my hair, and then when I am done with my hair, you guys can help me pick out an outfit. Well, you'll see me pick out an outfit, and if I chose something that's not cute, don't tell me, because I don't want to know. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. So since we're going to the movies, I'm thinking I want to be comfy and cute. So I'm like, do I want to wear jeans? Okay, I know I look kind of crazy right now. This is a bodysuit. And then I have these matching pants, this little set, which might be super cute and comfy. Sorry if I'm talking quiet too. My in-laws are here to watch the kiddos for us, and I don't want them to think I'm weird, so. These are cute. I just don't, it's just too revealing, I feel. Okay, I have this really cute little sweater. Maybe jeans or like leggings. Yes, but they are black. Some black skinny jeans with this. I also noticed there's like a tiny little hole right here, but I'll just push that away. I just don't like these jeans. And then I don't know what shoes to wear. I don't like where it cuts. Oh, this is the worst part of trying to get ready, because I'm always just like, I have a million clothes, but I just don't know how to like, it's either bum or too cute. You know what I mean? So, okay. Also, do you like my nails? I've started doing them myself. Acrylics. They're pretty cute, right? I mean, for a beginner, pretty good. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys. I landed on this very comfy, kind of cute outfit. It's nothing special, so sorry for the build up, like it was going to be something special, but it wasn't. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you're new, or if you used to watch my channel a year ago, I want to thank you for sticking it out and yeah, getting ready with me. And I hope you guys are just as excited as we are about starting this new channel and this new journey. And like I said earlier, if you have anything you want to see or video ideas, let me know in the comments and we will do that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching with me. I've missed making videos. I'm excited to film some new stuff and have memories to look back on. So I'm gonna try to maybe make a video a week, maybe. I'm not gonna make any promises because I don't wanna, you know, get ahead of myself, because things do happen in life. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.